Yep, me too. The spot I wanted to go to had too many people, so we're trying a different spot. Welcome back, Derek. We just got them wet. Caught a little bit of cut bait, so I don't know how good it's going to be. Yeah, we got a little tap on the far left one is going to be a carp rod, and the other two they got some shad on it. Like I'm even having a hard time catching bait. Yeah, I caught a couple of shad. It's like it's hard. It's like you just watch that catch them. I can't even catch any shad. It's like, man, I'm not doing very good today. But I caught a little bit. So this is a different spot that I wanted to go to. The other spot had people in it, so there's people everywhere right now, which surprises me being almost 1 a.m. If we're lucky, we'll catch a good carp that we can use. But I don't know how well this spot's going to do. It's not super deep. It's really the only spot I can get to without a whole bunch of people around. So we're about 15 miles from the other spot up the lake, kind of on the back end of the lake now. I'll probably stay out here another 2 hours, maybe three. I don't want to stay in too late, but I'll get some sleep and now to give it another go Monday. I want to come out and fish Monday. Hopefully, there won't be as many people. Just to be a weekday. School started back up, so there shouldn't be that many people out. But you never know. I'm just really surprised the amount of people that are out right now. But I've caught fish right here before, so we'll see how it does. I usually don't fish here until later in the year, towards fall. But it's right next to it's a shallow flat right next to the river channel. And so it's about 10 feet, and then it drops off to about 40 feet. But I can't quite reach the river channel from here, so we'll see how it goes. You know, it may be all up in here. It may be the best spot ever. I was ready for the weather to cool down so I can start fishing during the day. I hate going I don't want to take the boat out at night. They're not comfortable at night with all the drunkards out there, but I may end up having to do that because I can't find a spot to fish without people on it. Yeah, well, we'll see. How's the picture, man? They got a good picture right here. The signal's not super strong. I think I've fished here before and caught fish. Good, excellent. Eventually I'll get me a little signal booster. There's some places around here that don't have very good signal. They are actually good fishing spots, but those things are kind of expensive though. But I think what I need to do is finish up setting up my bait tank at home so I can fill it up with a bunch of bluegill. So I don't have to worry about bait whenever I go fishing. I just been kind of lazy to get it set up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give this we'll give them about 30 minutes with the shad. And I got some night crawlers. So we'll pop a night crawler on there if they don't, if we don't get any luck on that. I like to catch a good carp to uh, use for cut bait. I fished a few about the week before last. I didn't catch anything with night crawlers. Everything I've been catching here lately has been with cut bait. I got me a 64-gallon Rubbermaid trash can, and I got a filter for it, and it's got a lid and everything. And that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna fill it up with water and dechlorinator, and I got a filter for it, and I was gonna just come out here one day and just catch a bunch of bluegill and put probably about 30 or 40 bluegill into it, and that'd be my bait stash. So if I'm ever coming out here late again, I can I'll have bait. Maybe that'll be a video I do, is me just setting that up. but it's 64 gallons, so it should be plenty for to hold about 30 bluegill. And I do plan on going after some flatheads at some point, so it'd be nice to have some live bluegill on hand. But, so the left rod's going to be for carp. I got a corn and panko on it, and then the other two right here on the right, the middle and right one, that have the cut shad. And they're not very big. I mean, they're little bitty little things. I mean, they're not going to last very long. Yeah, it's really not much to it. I bought the filter off Amazon, and I got me a little plastic pallet from work to set it on. I like to make a little foundation for it. Then we'll keep it outside. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fill it up with water and put some dechlorinator in it, and come out here and fish up a bunch of bluegill and stock it up. So I'll have some bait whenever I need it. Not have to worry about if I'm getting out here late, and maybe try to have some for the winter time. We're actually allowed to use goldfish out here too, so I might pick up some goldfish to keep in it. But we're just getting started. I just had them in the water probably about less than 15 minutes, so hopefully we'll see here in the next 30, 45 minutes if I picked a good spot or not. That's about the best I can do with all the people out here right now fishing and camping. So, I have caught carp here before too, so it should be all right spot. We'll see. Next weekend's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to be down in the 80s, low 80s. So that'd be a good day to take the boat out those 2 days. But I need to start trying out some different lakes. I always go to this one because it's like 20 minutes from the house, but there are better lakes around here. This just has more access to it from the bank. But once I have the boat, it don't matter anymore. So we'll start going to. I like to start going to Tennessee River. I mean, if I want to catch a big catfish, that's where I need to go. Yeah, it's been weird here as well. I mean, it's either been really wet or really really hot. We like it hasn't even it's summertime, so it's supposed to be hot, but it's been hotter than usual. And it has rained so much this year. It's almost like every weekend we were getting rained and flash floods, and it's been crazy. And now we're in hurricane season, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a hurricane come through at some point and dump some more rain. I think everything's been weird here lately. Politics, weather, it's just nature in general. Everything's just been weird. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody's getting a lot of rain. It's just, I don't know. The weather's all whacked right now. Yeah, I saw that, but I think I looked at it yesterday. I think it's supposed to stay out, supposed to curve off and stay out in the ocean. But I don't know if they've changed it. And there's supposed to be some more coming in behind that one. I got some drunk people back there behind me camping. As long as they leave me alone, they're way back there. So yeah, I'm sure the beaches all up and down the East Coast is going to get a lot of wind off of, or not wind, but a lot of waves off of it, from what they're saying. A lot of rough seas. I think I forget what hurricane. It was a hurricane that came up through Tennessee. We got some really bad floods off of it. That may have been Helene. It may have came through here as well. Yeah, I think it was. I think it hit y'all and it came up here to Tennessee. It killed a bunch of people. That was a bad one. That's one thing though. When the lakes flood and stuff, that's always the best fishing. I try to get out and go fishing whenever there's big flooding going on. Yeah, yeah. I remember Katrina too when it hit down there. New Orleans. That one was pretty bad. I'm not a fan of hurricanes. I'm glad I'm inland. I don't have to worry about it. All we got to worry about here is tornadoes and the possibility of a earthquake. Yeah, that's when I come out here with worms. That's when the best time to use worms is when it's flooding. Yeah, I put on some bug spray and this stuff is strong. I almost feel like it's burning my skin. And as soon as I got out here and got out of the truck, the mosquitoes was swarming me. Okie doke. See you in a few. A boat heading right at me. He probably thinks I'm the boat ramp because he got the light on right here. Oh man, I've been out here about almost 30 minutes. Hopefully, hopefully we'll catch something here soon. It's been a slow night tonight. No, man, we've had no luck tonight. I don't know. It's just the fishing has been off today. I'm kind of doing it late this weekend because I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about getting up early. So I'll probably be on another 2 hours. We got a hole set up for carp and 2 of them set up as cut bait for catfish. So let's see if we can get into one. We just got done moving spots, so I'm hoping I picked a better spot. But There's a lot of people out here today. No, I got the bait clicker on, so I figured the bait clicker will work a little better. Actually, I probably just need to get the bells out. Put some bells on the two right ones there. I need to keep it open for the carp on the left one there. But I'm paying more attention today, so hopefully we don't have one break the line again like we did the other day. So the rest of the equipment for the boat comes in Tuesday, so I'm hoping we get the boat out next weekend. It's supposed to be a nice weekend next weekend. Yeah. Well, this time I got the drag set too, so they shouldn't be able to bust the line this time. That one, I've watched that video a couple times over now. It's that would have been a big cat. It's pretty hard to bend those over that much, so. It's been pretty slow today. I think it's been so much boat traffic out here, and I think it's just messing with things. And the weather's been hot. We had a 110-degree heat index today, 107 actually. Yeah, yeah, that's why I didn't go out during the day today. But we're supposed to get a cold front come through next week, and we'll be down in the low 80s by next weekend. So it'd be a good day to take the boat out and test out the new rod racks. I'm planning on going to Tennessee River. I think I'm gonna go after some big cats. So I think probably Thursday or Friday I'm gonna head out there and see if I can catch some skipjack to use for bait, and see if we can catch us a big cat. We'll go out and try to head out there Saturday. People trying to load a boat up right now. He's talking about putting the exhaust into the water. I don't think you want to do that. You'll choke the truck. The next big holiday we have, we're going to set up a live stream on the boat ramp. It's always fun watching people at the boat ramps. All the chaos. Well, right now, we've been out here about 30 minutes. Yeah, it's always fun to, I always sit back and watch them whenever I'm fishing. And I've seen some crazy stuff. That'd be just fun to sit up. Just kind of sit up with the other boat kind of ways away from the boat ramp and zoom in on it and just sit there and film the whole time. Watch people wreck their boats and tear up the motors and struggle. Like right now, this guy's struggling pretty hard. Haleen, Haleen, is that the one that's out there in the ocean right now, or is that the one that hit last year? I forget. We had one come through last year. Oh, carp on the line. It must be a little one. It don't feel very big. Oh shit. I guess a little carp, a little common carp. Not not bad. Finally got some bait. So we're going to use him. See if we catch us a catfish using him. Calm down for a minute. Almost lost him. Try to pick him up. Now we got him. That's why I ran down there. About fell over. But yep, we got him. We're gonna carve him up. We're gonna use him for bait. That's what happens when you forget the net. All right, let me get him up real quick and see if I. Oh no, he's in for the water. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. You're bait. Calm down. Yeah. All right. Oh, you got a hard head. You know, this sharpen the flay knife, he don't want to tip this guy. tough these guys are. Not very deep. You put up another base for that. Just a second. this line on this one, get kind of mixed up. Almost done. No weight on it, hardly. Sorry about that, guys. I had to re-rig that one. Oh. Nah, he wasn't too big. He was big enough to make into cut bait though. So I just those the middle and the right one there, it now has carp on it. Yeah. I'd say he's probably about maybe a 2 or 3 pounder. So at least we got some bait that might be a little better. But yeah, if you rewind the video a little bit, it wouldn't probably but about 10 minutes ago, you'll be able to see him. You know, I didn't have the net. I need to get the net out of the truck before that happens again. Oh, man. Well, at least we didn't get skunked. Maybe we'll catch another one. How's it going, Glenn? Yeah, hopefully we're onto something. I'm saying now we got decent cut bait on those right too. Maybe we'll get a good cat off those. Not the best spot I wanted to fish, but it is what it is. It'd be really nice if I catch a really small one I could put on the hook alive. That's awesome, Glenn. I'm glad you're having a good day so far. We just caught one carp so far. Just a little while ago. Nothing too big, but it was enough to make some bait. So we've had a bait issue all night. Yeah, yeah, I've never gotten serious and tried, but I've been told by others that there's not many, but I don't know how many people actually try to catch them. You know, I've been told there's not very many catfish in this water, but I caught a lot of catfish out of here. So, you know. There's a guy I watch, his name is Jim. He fished out of the exact same lake. He caught him a 50-pound blue cat out of here. It's like, I mean, they're in here. They're probably not as prevalent as they are in other waters, but they're in here. But yeah, I really do. What I need to do is start going to the Tennessee River. Like I say, when I get that boat running, we're going to be doing a lot of fishing on the Tennessee River, and that's where the hogs are. Yeah, he hasn't been on as much. I think he's been working a lot, and his wife is probably getting mad. He's been gone a lot too. So I think he was talking about that a week or two ago. His wife wanted him home a little more often. The only reason why I'm out late tonight is because I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm off on the weekend, so. And I'm off on Tuesday because I'm got to go to a dentist appointment Tuesday, so I took the day off, so I could be out a little late Monday night. I'd rather work the weekends, but my job is a 9 to 5, 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday. I'd much rather be off on a weekday. I used to work those, man. Those 12 on, or 2 12s on, 2 off, 3 on, then reverse the next week. That's my favorite schedule. I miss having that schedule. The job I had before this one, I worked 7 days on, 7 days off. So I'd work 80 hours and off a whole week, and I miss that one. That's true, Glenn. But there ain't a whole lot of them out there that uh, like to fish. I'm hoping now that we got some cut bait, decent cut bait in those right to, we'll catch a catfish. All the women I've had that take them fishing, they always just complained it's too hot, or there's too many bugs, or it was too cold. Sander, welcome to the channel. Yeah, one day maybe I'll find a wife that would like to go fishing. Or at least one that won't complain when I go. So, I figure I'll give it another hour and a half or so. Then I might call it for the night after about another. Yeah, I'll say I'm probably going to fish till about maybe 3:30, which my time, which is Central Time. Right now it's 1:44, so I'll give it another hour, 45 minutes. Let's see if we catch anything. I have a feeling we'll catch another carp. Something tells me it's a good carp water over here. If we caught that one. So we were out here less than an hour and caught that carp. So you're loading the truck. Where do you work at, man? Derek? I work for Keurig Dr. Pepper, so I drive trucks for them. Couldn't tell, but I thought I saw the right pole move. For Hefty. Yeah, I just drive bulk for Keurig. Driving around a bunch of Dr. Pepper and Sundrop and took them to a warehouse where they put them on other trucks to go out to the stores. It's a nice little job. I'm home every day. I just hate the schedule. I hate working 9 to 5. I like to have that 223 like you got. More time for fishing. Yeah. Oh, we sell them. We sell so many of them. That's about the bulk of everything we actually deliver. I'm more of a coffee guy than I am a soda guy. Yeah, for some reason it's not very popular up north. Uh, it's really popular down in the south. It's like one of our number one selling products here, you know, south. And you go up north, and I think they sell a lot of Dr. Pepper, and there was something else they sell a lot of up there, and I forget what it is. I never heard of shear wine. And we have a new product out called La Colombe, and we had a little bite. Something nibbled at it. Uh, well, I hadn't seen that in our on our trucks. Uh, the Sundrop is a Keurig product, so I think I'm pretty sure it is, unless we had the contract to produce it over here. There's some stuff that we bottle that we don't actually own, but we contract to distribute. Like Yahoo, we do a lot of the Yahoo stuff, the chocolate milk, and there's some places we actually bottle Coca-Cola, because we have the contract for distribution of that. I guess it comes down to the region, whatever region you're in. But I like it. I get 50% off all the coffee products, so I order a bunch of coffee, Keurig coffee cups or pods. So I drink a ton of coffee. I had to get away from Cokes. They weren't good for me. Yeah, it's probably the contractor to distribute down there. Or it could be just one of those that don't sell very well around here and they just don't distribute it over here. So we also got a new product, Venom is an energy drink. The C4, we do C4, Venom, Dr. Pepper, of course, A&W, Sundrop, uh, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I used to drink way too much soda. And it didn't help that I worked there, because sometimes I just want to grab a soda. And but they make something called La Colombe coffee, which is a canned coffee, cold brew, and it's like one of my favorites. So once a month I order about 5 cases of it, keep my refrigerator stocked. Like right now I'm drinking Coke or Dr. Pepper Zero because I don't have any coffee on me and I want some caffeine. Yeah, free stuff, man, from your job is always the best. So that's stuff you can use too. So hefty. They make They make trash bags, don't they? I bet. Yeah, you wouldn't have to if you had all the cups you ever needed, disposable cups. I'm hoping. I could have sworn I saw a nibble on that right rod, but I could be seeing things. It's getting late. I'm starting to get tired now. Starting to see things. Yeah, when I'm on the boat, usually I'm trolling. I usually set up the. I go about 1 mile an hour, maybe 1 to 0.5 miles an hour with a trolling sinker and some spooks on it, and I just lean back and let the boat just do the work for me. And usually, I caught a few catfish doing that, and that's the plan when I go to the river. I'm going to try to roll down the river. The fish just jumped out there. Yeah, I use circle hooks. Uh, before I switched over to a different hook for a little while. I usually like to use Gamagasa hooks, but I use something called a Mustang circle hooks, and I was losing every single fish with those hooks. So I finally got rid of them and went back to my other hook, and I have not lost a fish yet. So now that got back on Gamagasa hooks, but I like circle hook. They set themselves, so you always get at the corner mouths. Cause I like to catch and release, so I don't usually keep fish. So I like to make sure that I don't kill them. So that's why I use circle hooks. And like right now, I'm sitting kind of ways away from the poles. With the J hook, you want to sit on top of them, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's exactly what I use. Uh, I said the last couple times I went on the boat, that's what that's what I did. I just kind of trolled across the lake, and that's how I caught my. Right now, is my personal bass blue cat was doing that here on this lake with 25 pounds, and but I had my rod racks to come in Tuesday, so I had those set up, and we'll be going out. We'll be going to the river, and so I'm ready to go out there and catch some big cats. That boat's been sitting a little too much because the weather's just been horrible. I just had not been able to get it out. Yeah, they all do. When he makes videos like that, and he's not going live. So I guarantee he has a lot of times like this where he's just sitting there and not catching anything. So you always just see when he's catching fish. You know, it seems like he's catching fish all the time. Yeah, I know exactly where he's fishing at whenever I watch his videos. And it's like I'm planning on going to some of those spots. So of course he knows what he's doing though. He does a lot of tournaments. That's what I like to get into as well. Right now we got a carp. Right now we're going for carp on the far left rod, and the middle and right rod we have some cut bait on there for catfish. And Carp King, welcome to the channel, man. We got one carp so far. It's been kind of a slow day. We've been having a hard time today. Yeah, man, I hope you catch something. Yeah, carp can be real fun to catch. Always, sometimes I come out here and I do nothing but fish for carp. Yeah, they're not heavily pressured at all, and you can get some really big carp. I've never caught a buffalo out of here. That's a good sized carp, Carp King. That's awesome. Yeah, the biggest one I caught, I didn't have a scale for it, but he was 29 inches, or not 29, yeah, 28 inches. He was a fat guy. What I need to do is upload some photos so I can share them on the stream. Yeah, I think if I go to the Tennessee River, I'll go after some skipjack and or some white bass for bait. I got the Simbaki uh, rigs to catch them. Yeah, I got everything I need right now. I just need those rod racks, and I've been waiting 2 weeks for those. So they finally shipped them this morning. So have a couple of streams where we're doing nothing but fishing for carp. There's a time of year this lake is really good for catching carp. Usually I think it's in June, early June, or it could be, I don't know, maybe April. Sometime around there. Usually it's when I catch them real easy. Right now we're after channel or blue cats. We don't really have any live bait for the flatheads, although I might try that sometime on this lake. But yeah, right now the most prevalent fish in this lake is channels and blue cats. We had one the other day completely bend the rod over, and I wasn't paying attention. I was rigging another pole up, and he snapped the line on it. It was whatever it was huge. I need to upload that highlight of that one. These Catfish Pro rod, they don't bend like that, so it had to be something pretty big. He snapped 50-pound test line, and I had my drag tight because I forgot to loosen it up. I didn't. It's fixed now, so if that happens again. I think there's a boat that just turned its light on right there coming up to the boat ramp. That makes it look like things are moving. Yeah, make sure if you subscribe, I'll put the highlight up of that tonight. I'll see if I can download that video and put it up as a short of what not to do. Don't forget to drag and put a bell or something on it when you're not paying attention. By the time I got to it, it broke the line. Yeah, and also the waves are coming in. That's another will make the rods shake a little bit. And also too, we got a lot of bats over here, and what they'll do, they'll hit the fishing line, they'll pick flies off the fishing line and make the pole shake, and it'll get you every time. Make you think you had a bite, but if you're watching real close, you'll see the bats actually hit the line out over the water. Oh man. Yeah, I was going through the tackle box, re-rigged that carp setup, and I realized I need to order some more method feeders so I can if I ever do more carp fishing, because I am running low. And when I get on there, they're really lightweight, so I can't get it out there very far. The moon just came up over the trees over there to my left. On my personal best, 16-pound channel cat and 25-pound blue cat. And carp-wise, I didn't have a weight on it, but he was 28 inches. So Those are my three personal best right now, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat the blue cat here in the coming couple of weeks when I get out there on the Tennessee River. We'll start doing some live streams out there. Hopefully, we got good signal in that area. Oh, man. Oh. I'm in Tennessee on Normandy Lake. It's a small reservoir here in Middle Tennessee. Yeah, it's a half moon, so I'm hoping now that it's come up, maybe I'll pick the fishing up. All right, Carp King, you have a good time, man. I hope you catch them all. So I get hungry now. We'll give it another 45 minutes or so. Hunger's gonna probably drive me out of here. I didn't bring no snacks. You want to download YouTube Studio. That's going to be one of your most important apps when you start uh, doing your own channel. So yeah, YouTube Studio is the one you want to download. Hey Verlia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Man, when you go to do a live stream on YouTube, you actually use a regular YouTube app to start the stream, but you actually get all your information on YouTube Studio afterwards, like how many views you got and, you know, subscribers and stuff like that. Heck yeah, man. I'll make sure to, let's see here. Let's see. Actually, I was going to see if I can subscribe to you from here, but it looks like I have to, I might have to, I don't want to, yeah, there we go. Channel activity. Yeah, it's not letting me, I'm gonna try to subscribe to you, but it won't let me do it from here. I'll have to go look you back up and get a sub on you. Valerie, we're trying to catch carp and catfish. So on the left rod we have it set up for carp. On the right, and the right two, the middle and right one, we have it set up for catfish. So we're trying to catch channel cats or blue cats or carp. Already caught one carp earlier. Catfish have not been cooperative today. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh man. Come on, fish. I'm gonna release one catfish tonight. Oh, getting the bite on that middle rod. That middle rod definitely had a bite on it. I don't think I'll see anything. I'm seeing things there. I wish that boat wouldn't be making so much noise. Well, whatever it was, decide not to take it. Oh no, that was a boat. He was cranking the boat up onto the trailer. So we're probably about 50 yards from the boat ramp here. It's really the only place you can really fish around here that you have access is around the boat ramps. I know a lot of the boaters don't like it because we take up parking, but it's kind of, you don't have a choice if you're bank fishing unless you're going to hike a mile into the woods. It was moving though. That middle rod was. I don't know if it was pecking at it or. Whatever it was, disappeared. No, there's no gar in this water. Uh, They are on the river, but there's no gar in the lake. At least none that I've seen. Yeah, there's always that possibility, but I've never seen any. I have seen them on the Tennessee River when I fished down there a couple times. Let's see, we got another nibble there. Whatever it is small. It's something either hitting the fishing line. It could be a bat. Something pecking around it. Yeah, it's possible. Or it could be a baby channel that can't quite get it in his mouth. Yeah, I just never seen them. I mean, then again, it doesn't necessarily mean they're not in here though. Give about another 45 minutes here. I was hoping at least we caught. Hoping we would. I was hoping we could at least caught one catfish, but yeah, we just not a just one of those nights. So at least we didn't get skunked. We got the carp. Yeah, I've been eyeballing them too, man. You know, like something, just take it, please. Just take a ride. Yeah, I think you missed the carp earlier, didn't you? It's just not the best spot. You know, the spot I wanted to fish.
Hey y'all, I got a bluegill left if you want them for bait.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely take them. Oh.
Yeah, I had them in the bait box.
Yeah, I got here a little late. I wasn't able to catch any.
You still got some nice ones.
Oh, I appreciate it, buddy.
No problem. Got them.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Dude just hooked me up with a bluegill, so I'm gonna put that on one of the rods. I could have sworn I just saw that right one moving. I'm gonna put that bluegill on live. Come here. Oh, come here. Come here. Guess I was bluegill. All right, let's get him in the water. You know, I think we had a bite earlier on that right one, but the clicker turned on. When I went and looked at it, I had slack on it. So we got a live bluegill now on that middle one. So hopefully, maybe there's a flathead in there that'll eat it. Yeah, you never know. Like you saying, you know, 45 minutes out here, so it didn't hurt to try it. I don't know if he's still alive. He was still kicking when I threw him out there, but he's definitely not moving the line any. And next time we'll come out here a little more prepared. I'll get some, make sure come out and catch some bluegill and before it gets dark. So he had live bluegill, so I'm guessing he was fishing for something with live bluegill. I should have asked him what he was fishing for. Oh yeah, definitely will eat a whole bluegill. Most definitely. Because usually I use the head and half the body, and they'll eat a whole. I mean, channel cats will eat them too. I mean, blue cats and channel cats, they're opportunistic, so they'll eat live bait just as much as a flathead will. So that's why some bass fishermen they'll catch them on lures. But flatheads, they're purely, from what I understand, they eat nothing but live bait. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah. I catch I've caught a number of channel catfish with just a shiner fishing for crappie. Oh man. Oh, we did a fish to wake me up. I need one of those. I need one of those to scream. Start pulling that line out. I need to tell Nightbot to calm down. I need to set that timer a little longer. It's supposed to post every 15 minutes, but I need to set it up where it posts about every 30 minutes or so. It's filling up the chat. Yeah, I'd be pretty shocked if that happened. And I mean, the water's so warm right now. They got plenty of energy. All the takedowns are pretty impressive, this time of year because the catfish just they're so energized. The warm water, hit it and they run like lightning. Yeah, I kind of have a small hook for him, but he should be all right. Usually, you want to use about a size 10-aught, from what I understand with those bluegill. when he fishes with them whole. Yep. Yeah, she's in East Tennessee. I watch her quite a bit too. Yeah, she's up near Knoxville. Same thing. She fishes the Tennessee River because it runs through there as well. She does a lot of carp fishing and catfish. She's got some big freaking cats. I've seen some of the videos of her catching some big catfish. And she's another streamer that really took off. I was watching her when she only had about 10 viewers on at a time, and then now she's got hundreds of viewers watching her at a time. There's also another one, Savage, Savage Fisherman, I think is his name. He's down in South Texas. He's fun to watch. Yeah, I try to watch as many of the local streamers as I can because I can actually see what's working for them and try to copy them. You know, not their spot, but you know, just it's a good way to figure out what the fish are doing. Up that bluegill's moving now. Scared me for a second. I thought we had a bite. He can be a little odd, but he's fun to watch. You know. And then there's the dieter fisherman. Uh, I think I think that's the channel name. Yeah, dieter fisherman. He does a lot of fishing down there in North Carolina, South Carolina area. Uh, he's a really good guy to watch. You'll learn a lot from him. He does a lot of trolling, like I like to do, and he also runs a guide service, so he knows his stuff. Well, at least I know the bluegill's alive. He was moving a second ago. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Whenever I see him get real active, I wonder if there's a fish around him that's spooking him. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually catching some bluegill and taking out there to the river. I might do that Monday night when I get off work. Come by here, catch a bunch of bluegill, and get over to the Tennessee River under the dam there and see if I catch them. Catch a flathead. Like I said, I've never caught a flathead before. I would love to catch a flathead. Hey, it's the best kind of paycheck right there, man. You watch videos all day and get paid for it. Hey, you have to see he's moving again. There you go, zoomed it in a little bit. Yeah. Well, there's some people that get so good at it, they become fishing guides and they actually get paid to take people out fishing. I wish I was that good. For a second there, I thought that guy dropped his boat. Yeah, so I've actually looked into those guide services. I thought about getting a guide to go out and, go out and kind of learn, kind of pick his brains, while I'm out there. I might still do that, at some point. But they're kind of expensive though. They want about $450 to go out and do a 6-hour fishing trip. But it's a good way. I've been told that's the best way to learn how to, a body of water that you're starting to fish on. And that bluegill's moving again. That middle rod there. I wish something would take that middle rod. I want to see. I want a flathead. they got to make a freaking killing. And some of them are booked up for weeks, months out. It's just, but a lot of those guys grew up on that water. They know exactly where to fish. They know that water like the back of their hand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got massive amount of catfish in their freezer. That's one thing also too that Tennessee River has is a bunch of striper. What I understand too. I wouldn't mind catching. I used to catch a lot of striper when I was a kid in Texas. And that's really good eating fish. I think the fish I like to eat the most, crappie. Crappie's one of my favorite. Oh, oh, oh man, 2:47. I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes. I want to see if that bluegill catches anything. Yeah, but I definitely could get that little live well set up at the house so I can actually keep some live bluegill. I don't have to worry about going after bait every time I go fishing. I always have bait ready to go. All right, off the Tennessee River. Is that where you catches them at? Yeah, yeah. I've heard of some big ones in there. I heard it mostly you find them in the tailwaters. I don't know if I'm brave enough to bring the boat up into the tailwaters yet, but those are the waters right below the dam. I only have a 12-volt tolling motor, so I don't know if it would be powerful enough to keep me spot locked in that kind of water. Yeah, I've seen actually there's some people. I've watched videos of people fishing there with boats, and now I've fished under them before, but not on a boat from the bank. And hell, even sitting right next to the water with it roaring by you, it's it's a bit intimidating. But supposedly this time of year, that's where the big cats are right now. So we might give that a go Monday night. We'll head over there and see if we can catch us a flathead or a big blue cat. I'm pretty certain I'll have probably a good signal there too, because it's right next to Chattanooga. So it's near a major city. So the signal should be pretty good right there. So I should be able to stream. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It depends how late I get off work. You know, I'm supposed to get out of there by 5, but sometimes it runs over. Just depends on what we got going on. I was planning on getting out here Friday night, yesterday, and but I didn't get off work till 9 o'clock at night. I ended up working 14 hours. Something in the woods right here in front of me. I don't know what it is. Make sure it's not one of those Tennessee bears walking through the woods right here in front of me. That'd be just my luck. I don't know, I just heard something crashing through the woods there. Hopefully it's just a deer. All right, man. I appreciate you dropping by. Stop by again. I'll make sure to sub to your channel too. I look forward to seeing some of your streams. Good luck with that. Feel free to shoot me a message. If you need some help on setting up something, I can kind of point you the right way. You too, man. Don't work too hard. Right now, guys, we got a live bluegill on that middle rod, a little bit of cut carp on the right one, and the left one we have a a setup for to catch a carp. We caught a carp earlier. The catfish have been kind of slow tonight. Hopefully we'll get a cat here in the next while before I leave out of here. Something's got that bluegill swimming. I hope it's maybe something, hopefully something's spooking it. Maybe something swimming around it. It is 72 degrees out here right now. We had a 110-degree heat index earlier today during the day. It was cooking. I would have been out here earlier today, but I couldn't deal with that heat. The heat was too much. If all goes well, we'll try to do a stream on the Tennessee River Monday. See if we catch us a big fish. I think I'm going to try to keep streaming here for the next 30 minutes or so unless we start getting into them. Been a little slow today. For y'all that are still watching, I appreciate y'all dropping by and watching the stream. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll make sure to upload any highlights of anything we catch tonight. I got a couple I need to upload. Oh, there you go. I was hoping we'd at least caught another carp. It's just been one of those nights. So we got a live bluegill on the middle rod, some cut up carp on the right rod, and carp setup on the left, or see if we can catch another carp. Oh, man. So we've been fishing since 8 o'clock today. It is now 3:02. So we've been at this a good 7 hours. Oh, oh. Oh, me. I need some coffee. Why don't y'all run me some coffee out here? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Live bluegill on the middle one, cut up carp on the right, and some carp bait on the left. So hopefully we'll catch a flathead. I've never caught a flathead before. A little slow tonight. It's been a slow night. We have not caught any catfish. We caught a carp, but no catfish. We're due for a catfish. man. It's getting about time for bed. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. 20 minutes and we'll call it a night. We're after some flatheads, blue cats, and some carp. So far, we caught one carp. Still waiting on some catfish. We have not had any catfish today. They have not been cooperating. And we're really not in exactly the best spot. But I really didn't have a choice but to fish here. Everywhere else, everybody, blah, I'm getting tired, guys. Everywhere else is kind of occupied already. You know, Saturday night, everybody's out fishing or camping or drinking and partying. And I would have figured this area would have been a good spot, but I don't think it is. Oh, oh, oh. No fish. Other than that carp I caught earlier. It's been pretty slow tonight, 420. We got a live bluegill on the middle rod now, but no, it looks like it's. At least we didn't get skunked. We got that one carp. We got a carp earlier, but catfish wise, it looks like it's a bust tonight. I'll be heading out of here in about another. We'll give it another 20 minutes, and then I'll probably start packing it up. I'll try again. Try again Monday night. See if we can. I'm thinking about going to the Tennessee River and see if we can catch some big cats off the river. Excuse me. Yeah, you can always rewind. I'll put the highlights up. Uh, I got a couple I need to take clips off the lives and put them up as shorts. So yeah, just make sure you're subscribed. I'll put it up, and that way you can watch it tomorrow. Or I'll have it up. I'll have them up and running tomorrow. And yeah, yeah, it's just been one of those nights. It's what it is. It's part of fishing. Sometimes you tear them up, and sometimes you just sit and watch them, and nothing happens. So it is what it is. I said we'll try some better waters Monday. I want to kind of get out and explore a little bit and try some of these different areas. We're going to go to Tennessee River Monday. It'll be the first time I river fished in a long time. So we'll go after some of those big blue, them hogs. keep hearing stuff out in the woods there. Hope it's not one of those Tennessee bears. I think if I light dying. one more cigarette. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. One more cigarette and I'm calling it a night. Well, guys, I think I am going to call it a night. Oh, man. So, y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching the stream if you're still on here. I'm going to call it a night. So this is Captain Chaos signing out.